Hey guys, how's it going? Hopefully you guys are all having a good day and welcome to a very fun ride of a video. So today I wanted to talk about some absolute must-play VR games along with a few I have played recently that are a ton of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and if you do, consider liking and subscribing. It means a lot to me. Let's start with a classic but an absolute no-brainer play. This game I'm referring to, of course, is Beat Saber. Beat Saber is one of the most popular virtual reality rhythm games available today. Developed by Great Games and released in 2018, this game combines music, movement, and quick reflexes into an experience that is both entertaining and physically active. Players use two motion controllers that act as glowing sabers, one red and one blue, to slash color blocks that fly toward them with the music. Each block must be cut in a specific direction, while players also avoid obstacles by ducking and moving to the side. This simple concept is easy to understand, but it becomes much more challenging as the songs increase and the speed and difficulty increases. One of the biggest reasons Beat Saber has remained so popular is the wide variety of music and replayability. The game includes original soundtracks along with downloadable music packs featuring artists such as Imagine Dragons, Linkin Park, Green Day, and Queen. Players can choose from multiple difficulty levels, making the game enjoyable for beginners while still providing a challenge for experienced players as well. In addition to its fun gameplay, Beat Saber also serves as a form of exercise because players are constantly moving their arms and body throughout each song. Overall, Beat Saber is considered one of the defining VR games because it showcases how immersive and engaging virtual reality can be, while combining music, fitness, and fast-paced gameplay into a unique experience. This one is an absolute banger game, and I would highly recommend this game to anyone who likes rhythm games and is trying VR for the first time. The next one holds a special place in my heart, and that is Vader Immortal. Vader Immortal, a Star Wars VR series, is a cinematic virtual reality adventure developed by ILM-X Lab and is set in the Star Wars universe. Released as a 3-episode series, the game places players in the role of a Force-sensitive smuggler who is captured by Darth Vader while traveling near the volcanic planet of Mustafar. Throughout the story, players explore Vader's fortress, uncover ancient secrets, and learn to use both a lightsaber and the Force as they become involved in one of Vader's mysterious missions. The game is considered part of official Star Wars canon, meaning its story fits within the larger timeline of the franchise. Unlike many action-focused VR games, Vader Immortal places a strong emphasis on storytelling and immersion. Players interact with characters, solve environmental puzzles, climb through detailed environments, and participate in lightsaber combat that makes them feel like they are inside a Star Wars movie. In addition to the main story, each episode includes a lightsaber dojo mode where players can practice their combat skills against waves of enemies, unlock new lightsaber hilts, and improve their techniques. This mode adds replayability value beyond the relatively short campaign. One of the game's greatest strengths is the ability to make players feel as though they are truly standing face to face with Darth Vader. The combination of realistic visuals, immersive sound design, voice acting, and motion control gameplay creates an experience that is difficult to replicate in traditional Star Wars games. While the story itself is fairly short, Vader Immortal is widely praised for delivering an authentic Star Wars experience that showcases the potential of virtual reality as a storytelling platform. For many VR players, it remains one of the most memorable narrative experiences available. This actually was my very first VR game I got to play for myself, and it was such a magical experience for me. Being able to come face to face with Darth Vader and go on a Star Wars adventure was a ton of fun, and was personally a very, very special treat for me. I highly recommend it to all those who are looking for a very nice Star Wars immersive experience. The next two games are both ones I've made videos on recently, the first being Half-Life Alyx, so if you guys haven't checked out my dedicated videos on those, I would definitely recommend it, since I go into more story detail in those videos. But essentially, Half-Life Alyx is a virtual reality game that takes place between the events of the original Half-Life and Half-Life 2. The story follows Alyx Vance as she fights against the Combine, an alien empire that is taking control of Earth after humanity lost the 7-Hour War. Alongside her father, Eli Vance, and the Resistance Group, Alyx works to slow the Combine's control and protect what is left of humanity. When Eli is captured by the Combine, Alyx begins a dangerous mission to rescue him while uncovering a mysterious weapon hidden inside a massive floating vault. The game's ending is one of the biggest surprises. After freeing the G-Man, Alyx is offered a chance to change the future. She chooses to save her father from his fate, and at the end of Half-Life 2 Episode 2, creating a major twist in the series' timeline. This ending set up the possibility of a new direction for the future of Half-Life games, while leaving players with many unanswered questions about the G-Man's true intentions. Overall, Half-Life Alyx combines an engaging story, immersive VR gameplay, and memorable characters to create one of the most highly regarded virtual reality games ever made. I would definitely highly recommend this game if you're looking for a fun, immersive, interactive adventure in the world of Half-Life. The next one I'm absolutely a big fan of, and it is the game of Boneworks. Once again, if you want a more in-depth look and dive into this game, I would definitely recommend my other dedicated video, because I go into more depth on the story. Boneworks VR is a physics-based virtual reality action game developed by SlothRo. The story follows Arthur Ford, the head of security for the technology company Monogon Industries, as he enters a massive virtual reality system called MythOS. Ford's goal is to reach the center of the simulation before it is shut down, but as he explores the digital world, he begins to uncover hidden secrets about Monogon, the mysterious void energy that powers the simulation, and his own role in what is happening. The game tells much of its story through the environment, computer terminals, and audio recordings, rather than long cutscenes, encouraging players to piece together the narrative on their own. I would highly recommend this game if you want a highly immersive, action-packed physics experience. There are a lot of first-person shooter games inside of VR, and there are many I could recommend. One unique one I wanted to recommend is coming out, which is called Exoshock. Exoshock VR is a cooperative first-person shooter set in a dark science fiction universe where players take on the role of Division 9 operatives, working for the powerful Basilisk Group. Instead of being heroes, players are essentially mercenaries sent on dangerous contracts across deep space. Their missions include boarding enemy starships, stealing valuable data, sabotaging important systems, and eliminating high-value targets. The game creates a gritty atmosphere where survival depends on completing the mission, and every decision can have serious consequences. Throughout the game, players fight their way through hostile ships filled with dangerous enemies while working together as a team. Missions constantly change as new objectives appear, enemies adapt to the player's tactics, and unexpected events force the squad to think quickly. Players can choose different combat roles, customizing their weapons and equipment, and use teamwork to overcome increasingly difficult challenges. One of the game's standout features is that VR and non-VR players can play together throughout full cross-platform support, making it easier to play and experience this with friends. I would definitely recommend this game if you are a big fan of FPS games and are looking for a fun VR experience. It's not released yet, but they do have a version that you can play if you visit their website. So these are some of the most popular games that are must-plays that I have had the opportunity to play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys have had the opportunity to play some of these, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya!